All right, Father, thank you for this class. I pray for your understanding to rest upon every person that will listen. In Jesus' name, amen. All right, so I thought of helping out in terms of this quiz. So I think I'll just do two questions, which I feel most of you have not gotten right. So for the first one here, you can see that our universal set is given by this, and we have A, B, C, and D, and then they say find set A, union B, union C. Now, by union set, it just means unite, meaning bring together all these sets, right? So all that you need is the first thing that you need to do, like I always say, put down the universal set. So when you have your number line, you can put down your universal set. So you can see the universal set is 10 included. So this end here, don't draw them above, right at the end here, you can say it's 10 included, negative 10 rather. And then on the right side, we have 10 as well included. So you can write down the positive 10. You're done with the universal set. Then you go now to the sets. So it's A union B union C. So you can pair these in three like this. Then you have your union C. So you can first put down your A union B. So if you're not so comfortable finding A union B just by seeing, you can put down all these sets and just check the union set. All right. But if you're at the point where you're going to do it the way that I'll explain right now, you know that the union set just means bringing these sets together. So you can see so you need to check on the left side, where am I going to start from? And on the right side, which one am I going to end with? So if it's the union set, you check between A and B, you check on the left, which one goes to the furthest on the left. So you can see that your A is starting from -3, your B is starting from 2. So it means our starting point is going to be what? -3. So for A union B, we're going to say it's -3, comma. So you check on the right side now. This one ends at 4. This one ends at 5. So meaning our A union B is going to end at what? 5, because you know this is union. So in terms of now the brackets which we're going to use, are they included or not included? You check the 3 has what? Here it's not included. So you also you put not included. For the 5, it's included. So you put it like this. All right, so we did this in class, so I believe it shouldn't have difficulties. So it means our A union B is -3, 5. So when putting down on the number line now, we are going to say, you can just check which one is the smallest number among all these sets. So you can see you don't have to put all the numbers on the number line. You just put the numbers which you're interested in. So you can see here our negative, on the negative side, we have already put down our universal set, which is starting from -10. Then the smallest number out of all these sets is -3. So you can put the -3 here. Then which is the second one? After 3, we're going to go to 2. So you put your +2 there. Then after +2, I think it's 4 and 5. So you can put down your 4 and your 5 there. Then you're going to have your 10. All right. So having this now, because my space is small, please try to put them in a scale that will make sense. For example, you can see that the scale here between the -3 and 2, it does not make sense, isn't it? It's supposed at least your 2 to be here, but because I don't have space, so I've just squeezed it right here. So we can now put down our A union B. So our A union B, we have figured it out. It's -3 not included. So I can write it on top here. It's -3 not included, all the way to 5. So all the way to 5 included right here. Okay, then our C complement. Now, this question was based on testing your understanding. So your C complement, you know that your C complement is going to start from -10 all the way to your left, right? And then you're going to start from -5 as well included all the way to what? To your right. So let's put down the 5. I believe on the right side, you had no problem. So you can see here in the C that it's not included. So meaning in the complement, in the C complement, it's going to be included. So you can label this as A intersection B. Then our C complement, please draw it on top. Don't draw it in the same horizontal line. So draw it on top at least. So our C complement is going to, we're going to say C, we're going to say 5 not included all the way to where the universal set will say stop, which is right here, 10. So it's going to be what? It's 10 included because the universal set is showing included. Then now on the left side, we're going to start from we're supposed to start from negative 10 included all the way to the left. So now negative 10 is right here. So we're going to stay negative 10 in, here because in the C it's not included. So in the complement is going to be included. So our C complement right here. Okay, let me just erase this. So I also want you to be careful when you're drawing the other side. It should also be in the same horizontal line with the other one. So if this is my C complement, I need to make sure that this side is also in the same line. So here you can see that 10, it's negative 10. Here it's going to be what? It's going to be included in the C complement. So we're going to include it in the C complement. So we'll start from here all the way to the negative, but we cannot go to the negative this side because our universal set ends at 10. So we can't go to the left side. So it therefore means our C complement is just 10 included. Okay, and you end it right there. So it means we have C complement right here, C complement, and then we also have our C complement here. Now, if they say now unite them, okay, unite C complement and A union B. So you know that we don't want this part that does not have them. So all that you need to do is you're going to say your A union B, which is this, you put together with this C complement, okay, union C complement is going to be, we'll start on the left side. So you just go to the left side. Which one is the furthest? It's negative 10. So we're going to say it's negative 10 what? So our C complement is negative 10 included. So we're going to say negative 10 included, then union, then now you check here on your B, on your A, it's A union B, sorry. I think I made a mistake, A union B here. So our A union B starts from here all the way to here. But since we're saying unite it with C complement, it means we're going to go up to this point. So therefore, our union set is going to be union. We're going to say negative 3. So we'll start from negative 3 right here. Okay. And uniting with the C complement, we're going to end at 10 included, comma 10 included. And having done that, this is your final answer. Okay. If there's any questions, please, you get to contact me. Okay. But that is how you write down this. Okay. So quickly, I'll go on to the next question. So now for this other one, which they are saying shed, please, I don't want you to struggle. Just put down the numbers like I told you. The numbering system, you will never get it wrong. Okay. So what you're going to do is, for this one, put numbers like I always say. Put numbers in each set, okay, which will represent that particular set. So for example, here you first put the ones which will be independent. So I can put here 1, okay. It doesn't matter the order, okay. This is just for you to help you. So if I put 1, I can put 2 here, 3, in all the parts put at least one number. So I can say, okay, let me just do this. You just not make it complicated, okay. You can just let them follow whatever way. So you can say this is 1, this is 2, this is 3. Okay, I don't know what's happening to my pen. Okay, I think it's just my laptop performing. Okay. Okay, let me just erase this. All right, so this is, I can say 1, 2, 3. I can put a 4 there, a 5, a 6, a 7, and 8. Now you need to know that if you, so example, you want 1, 1 means this part of B that is not touched to any of the sets. Then a 3 here represents the part of A that is not attached to either B or C. Then the 7 here is the part that is not attached. Then all these 5, for example, just represents B intersection C. Our 4 here represents B intersection A intersection C. And our 6 here represents this, and then our 2, then our 8 represents the whole part here of the universal set that is independent of these. So it just represents the outside of the sets. So once you have this, the only thing now that you need is to put down the set you have been taught to shed. So if you have been taught to shed this, all right, we have been told to shed B complement union C intersection C. First, write down all these sets independent. So let us pick out our B complement. So let's list down our B complement. So from here, B complement just means outside B. So we don't want anything that is in B. It's just 3, 6, 7, 3, 6. So 3, you can see 6, 7, and 8. This is our B complement. So now let us pick down, the next one is C. So what is our C? We list down our C. Our C is just 5, 4, 6. So our C is equal to 5, 4, 6, and a 7. Okay, order doesn't matter. Then the next one that we're going to be interested in is, so you know that here, your A minus C just means A intersection C complement, isn't it? So we also need our C complement. Okay, so C complement is equal to, so you can see that your C is this, our complement will therefore be equal to 1, 2, 3, and 8. So we're going to say 1, 2, 3, and 8. This is our C complement. So this is our C. Our complement is just 1, 2, 3, and 8. Then the last one that we have is set A. So set A, listing it, set A is just this, which is 2, 3, 4. So 2, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8. 6 and 8, like this. Okay. So now we can put down all these sets. So let us begin with the B union C. So B complement union C, we're simply dealing with these two sets. So these two sets, what's the union set? Union just means bring together, isn't it? So our B complement union C is just equal to what? So what's in both of them? So the smallest number here is 3. So we can have 3, 4. I can see a 4. Is there 5? Yes. So 5, 6, 7, and 8. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So this is our B complement union C. Then now we go for the other one, which is A intersection C complement. So A intersection C complement. So what is common in A and is also found in A complement? So A intersection C complement. So A intersection C complement, we just check which numbers are appearing in both. So you can see we have 2 there. Okay, so we don't have a 1 in A complement. So we can say 2 is found in both. Then we also have 3 is found in both. Then 4 is not found in here, so we skip. 6 is not found in here, we have 8. So, and 8. So this is the A intersection C complement. Now the question is telling us B union C, which is what we found, and then A intersection C complement, which is this. So now they're saying intersection on the middle here is intersection. So what is found in this set and is also found in this set? So according to our numbering system, what is found in B complement union C, okay, and intersection what? A intersection C complement. So this is equal to, so what is found in both of these sets? So you can see we have a 3 that is there and is here. So intersection set, we're going to have 3. Do we have any other number? So we have a 3. Do we have a 2 in here? No. Do we have 8? It's there, isn't it? 8 is found in both of them. Or maybe I've made a mistake. No, there shouldn't be 8 here, isn't it? In our A intersection C complement. Okay, we are correct, isn't it? Okay, so we have this and 8. All right. Okay, so there's a mistake here that I think that I made on A. You can see that our A, the 8 is not in A, right? You can see this is our A. So this 8 is not in A. Okay, so our A is just 2, 3, 4, and 6. Okay, sorry about that mistake. And so that means our A intersection C complement, A intersection C complement, A intersection C complement is just going to be 2 and 3 without this 8. Okay, so that means our B complement intersection A, intersection C, we're not going to have the 8, it's just going to be 3. Because what is found in here and is also found in here, you can see that we have a 2 and the 2 is not in there. So we go to 3, 3 is found in both of them, and we don't have any other set. So we're just going to have 3, which is remaining. Therefore, what do you do? To know now what you're going to shed, it means they're asking you to shed what? 3. So what is 3 on this? Please don't write down these numbers in your work. Okay, you just have to shed. So do this work separately. Then now that you know it's only your 3, that means your answer is therefore just going to be the 3. Just shed the 3. So therefore you just get to shed your 3. So your 3 is just here, this independent part of A. So this is what is you're going to draw. So trust me, with you use numbers, you're not going to make the mistake. So this is actually what you're going to have. Okay, and that is all about this question. So let me just now talk about the last one. I feel we have no problems rationalizing. When it comes to this one, I just said go for the smallest one. This can be broken down into the root of 9, isn't it? The root of 9, it should be times what? Times 5. And then now, since you know that 9 is a perfect square, this will just be 3 times the root of 5. Then you can use this 5 and divide into 180. Then you'll be able to find, I think, 36 and the root of 5. So there's a plus sign here. You know the root of 36 is just 6. So it will be 3 root of 5 plus 6 root of 5. Then you can add these two to form 9 root of 5. I think that should be the final answer. Okay, and rationalizing this one, you just multiply both sides by 3 plus the root of 5, the down part as well, 3 plus the root of 5. Okay, then this part as well, I think you should be fine with this. Okay, I'll just rush to talk about the last part here. And I explained in the previous class that how you find if the example it's I to the power 5, I said, how do you simplify this? You divide this number by 4. Okay, so for example, 5 divided by 4, we know we're going to have what? So 5 divided by 4 is 1. Then I said you multiply the answer you get by 4, then you're going to be the number, this is going to be the number that you're going to put right here. So it's the same as I to the power 4, then times I to the power what? 1. So you know I to the power 4 is positive 1, then I is just I. So this, the negative, I to the power 5 is just the same as what? I. So you can replace here where there is negative, where there is I, just put, where there is I to the power 5, you just put I, because they are the same. Then after that, you can rationalize, you can work with this part alone, rationalize it, and then also work with this part, rationalize it, and at the end, you can get to join them. Okay. But I mean, I was interested in this other part. This is the last question I'll just look at. Now, so for this part, I remember us doing it yesterday in our previous class. When you rationalize this part, you need to simplify the right part, the right side as well. So I think, if I'm not mistaken, once you rationalize this other part, okay, let me just get this. I believe when you rationalize this part right here, you should be able to get, I think you should have gotten, this is the 4 over 5. So it should be 4 over 5 minus 3 over 5i, like this. This is the part. If you rationalize this properly, you should have come to this part. Now, on this right side as well, you should put it the way this is. You put it in the form where you have real numbers and the real parts and the imaginary part. So this side, okay, you can see that A and B do not have i's, isn't it? So this is going to be our real part. So you can say this is equal to, you collect the like terms, you're going to say A minus B. So this is going to be your real part. Okay. Then you go to the other side, it's going to be the ones which have i's, you also pair them. So this is just the same as plus b I to the power 5. Then we have minus a I to the power what? To the power 3. Now you can also simplify this part, which is called the imaginary part. Okay, so this, we have already found out that I to the power 5 is just the same as I. So it means this part here is just bi. Then you know that I to the power 3 is just the same as I squared times I, isn't it? I squared times I. So you know that I squared is -1. So I times this is just the same as -I. Okay, so this I to the power 3 is just the same as -I. Therefore, we're going to have A minus B. Then we're going to say plus BI. Then this part, since we know that I to the power 3 is just the same as -I, that means we're going to say we're going to say minus A, then I to the power 3, we know that it's -I. So this -I times this negative here should be able to give us A minus B, then we're going to say plus BI, then this times this is going to be plus AI. Okay, so now this part is the real part. Then this part together like this is called the imaginary part. So now all that you need to do is equate this real part to this and equate this also to this. So what you're going to have at the end, you're going to have this. Okay, let me just erase this. Then I can leave you with a general form. Then you can solve simultaneously. Okay. So what now you're going to have here is you're going to say A minus B, which is this real part, is equal to, what's our real part here? It's 4 over 5. 4 over 5. So you're going to say this is going to be equation 1. Then we're going to say the imaginary part, we have got this. So you're going to say, you equate this to this. So you're going also to say, this is the BI, so BI plus AI is equal to what? -3 over 5. And then you have the I there. Then you know that these I's, you can just factorize the I. So if you factorize the I on the left part, we're going to have B plus A is equal to what? -3 over 5I. Then you can divide both sides by I, this side by I to get rid of the I. So this I will cancel and this will cancel. So therefore, this part we're just going to remain with what? You're just going to remain with without the I's. It's just going to be B. You're just going to remain with B plus A is equal to 3 over 5, just like this. Now, when you have this, it's going to be our equation what? Our equation 2. So now you solve equation 1 and equation 2 what? Simultaneously. So by simultaneously, you can use the elimination method or you can use the substitution method, whichever method that you are fine with. Then you can find your A and your B after doing that. So you can just make, for example, A the subject of the formula. You can say A is equal to 4 over 5. Then you can take this B to the other side. Then you can say plus B. Then you get this equation and replace it in here. Then you can find your A. Then when you find your A, just the way you used to do it in grade 8. And that is the way that you find it. So I hope you found this video helpful. So please do subscribe to my channel. Okay. So thank you so much. In case of any question, you get to contact me. Thank you.